church family. Nick Gilmour here with our morning devotions. I hope you've been doing well. Some of you, like me, have been cooped up in rather small workspaces. I like to call this my home office, which also doubles up as our bedroom. You can see I found a use for some of my theological tomes. I'm in a 10 by 12 foot room, just trying to love people and help us as a church as we serve the community. But I've been thinking today about how God is a God who is transcendent and a God who is immanent. He's powerful over all. He transcends everything. He is the sovereign one. And yet he's also the God who is in and through every single thing. There is nothing that he does not know. There is nothing, to put it another way, which is too big for him to handle, and nothing that is too small for him to handle. You probably saw that our morning reading was in Exodus 38. And I was amazed. It's normally one of those passages of scripture I just breeze over. But it's one of those passages where it talks about the particularity of God. He's very particular. I was struck by that today. He talks about the tabernacle and the altar of offering and the courtyard, even the basin, with these very particular things. And then he also says, and there's a reckoning of all those households that gave in. Some 603,550 families gave in to help provide for what it was. And an astonishing amount of gold and silver and bronze. By today's standard, I noticed that gold is at $1,600 an ounce right now. It's been yo-yoing, right? But by today's standards, about $40 million worth given for that. But in it includes the detail, but it includes the big picture. This last couple of weeks, we've had huge things happening. The federal government, of course, giving $2 trillion to help jumpstart the economy. And with all my heart, I hope that it works. But have you ever thought about $2 trillion? It's a mind-boggling number. Did you know that 2 trillion seconds ago was 63,000 years ago? Did you know that 2 trillion inches is actually 31 million miles? Did you know that 2 trillion $100 bills stacked on top of each other would be 1,262 miles high? It's kind of mind-boggling. So there's been these big things happening, but also the small things, and I just want to delight in those. I've been seeing the beauty in how we as a church have been rising up. There's over 100 volunteers, those of you who signed up through the church website to help provide food and food distribution for old folks and folks who are immunocompromised. This week, I was swapping texts with a buddy who's just finished chemo, and he said, hey, it's a bit embarrassing, but we've run out of toilet paper. And I said, mate, we can get someone on that. One of our volunteers went around and helped out and gave them what they needed and really blessed them. Friends, it's happening all over the place. You're loving your neighbors, the people around you. You're encouraging each other by text. And I just want to say, keep on being the feet and the hands of Jesus. I really love you and I miss you. I'm sorry we can't be together, but me and my family will be watching the services in our lounge room here tomorrow, northcoastcalvary.org, and we'll be enjoying it with all of you. Till we see you again, bye for now.